Welcome to Long Arm Wednesday. I'm Laura Lynn of the Mama Pop Quilt Shop. Very happy to see you here today. We're working on that baby quilt that I did for the weekend project. It's for friends of mine. And so here, it's going to be upside down to you. But there's the heart. Didn't it turn out really nice? It wasn't a pyramid. Sorry, and it wasn't cupcakes, though, Pop was thinking it was cake because we were starting to build the purple part. He's like, purple cake? No. So I turned out well. I really, really liked it. So I did a nice little loose loop and heart inside the heart, and I will continue to do it once it's rolled over. But and then for the gray part, I chose, well, it's also this color thread tier too, but it's bone, glide. I think that's it, really. It's in the top and the bottom. And I'm just doing free motion, fun. It's off the belt. It's all fun, really loosey-goosey. So you can pretty much start anywhere. I think actually I'll go this way and try and make my way that way. Hopefully I don't. Sorry, Pop. I'll start reading here. Start anywhere. You're just trying to fill up the gray part. You may have to come back and backtrack a little bit or whatever, but I'm just trying to do like a little clamshell thumbprint, something like that, but nothing too tight about it. I want it nice and loose. Just going to do 3 and then another loop, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's how I'm just going to fill her in quick and pretty like. If I need to put in a hook every now and again, that's okay. I can put in a hook. Just kind of mix it up a bit. And if you need to get back to where you were, just backtrack and pop on over. Get another little section of 3 going on. Okay. I think that looks pretty. I can't wait to give it to them. Oops. Oh, we had a thread break. Oh, hold on. I'm not sure why. Make sure we're all threaded right here. Yeah, we are. Oh, I'm not supposed to. There you go. You're missing your little under bar there. All right. Give a nice little fresh end to go through the needle, the eye of the needle. Okay. Hold it. Now, try to figure out where we left off. Seems like as soon as I came here, it looks like it was my seam line. So it only broke the top, right? So it still thinks it's connected on the bottom. So just bring it up. You want to start fresh. You don't want to leave that under there in case something, a loop or, something else happens. You don't want to leave that there. Okay. So bring that up. You'll trim those afterwards. Okay. And just do a couple little stitches and then try and progress, but try not to stitch over your threads either. You're gonna have to trim them up as soon as you get out of the way. Okay. Okay, so you stop there for a second just to push them out of the way. You can trim. Okay. Just move them off to the side. Okay, and then back again. And here's a little tight spot, so we just kind of want to bounce and then come up and just make a new little set of loops, a little clammy shells. All right. And you can put something on the inside if you want. You can do more outside loops. You can, randomly fill in the middle one. I mean, it's up to you. I kind of want to get myself down in back in that corner here, so I'm going to do a little bit of fun traveling. There we go. Don't be afraid to travel. Swift is just going to finish off what needs to be done. Okay. You want those going all sorts of different directions. I don't want to come too close to where my bar is. So I'll just leave that one as 2 because I don't want to bump my bar. I'm probably far enough away, but I don't want to risk it. All right, let's go back and fill these guys in here. Do a little bounce. And it won't take long. You'll have this whole thing filled up in no time at all. Whether you do it free motion in front of on your domestic, or you happen to do it on a long arm, a mid arm, a sit down, whatever. Sneak in here, get some of this area filled in. All right, we travel on the outside. We fill in this little space we have left. Don't forget to bounce. You can bounce in and out. No one's going to care. It's all movement, right? There we go. That looks pretty. That's going to fill up a bit. Next week will be the fall projects that we did. One was a weekend project, and the other two were well, the other one was 2 live streams. It was a fall wall hanging and a fall table runner. We had a blast doing that and getting to know everybody and where they're from and what their hobbies are besides, you know, besides sewing. Just gonna stop there for a second. My knee cracked. Oh wait, oh, getting old. Okay, just so I can shift. But look that's beautiful. I love how it's just got all that sorts of movements going here and there and everywhere. And that's the same movement of a paisley leaf or even a feather and stuff like that too. You can do the same thing. Just it's movement, it's smooth movement from one to the next, and you can always bounce and come back. So, all right, we'll fill in a little bit more here. And then once I get this section filled in, I'll go back and fill in, roll the quilt and fill in the heart. with the loops and hearts. Hopefully it's not too fast and the little camera isn't shaking too bad. Ooh, do a tiny one in there. And then you can adapt, you know, if you have to do some bigger ones, do some bigger ones, do a couple smaller ones, you know, and it'll all add movement in the end and add such a great effect to the overall look of it, right? Not enough room to put one in, you know, bounce a couple times, squish. Just position a little bit better. Sometimes you get into a habit of just trying to stay in one spot and finish that spot, right? And then you're like, wait a second, I gotta move. There we go. I'll stop there. So you can take a little look at it with the small camera here. There we go. What do you think? Looks pretty cool. I love the movement. It looks really neat, especially that gray and that bone thread. I had really light pink on here too. Actually, I'll show you the colors that I did pick out. I didn't really want to accent any more purple, so because the really colors were pink and gray. So I had these two. Hopefully you can see them. Those two picked out, but I didn't want it to overpower. I didn't want that pink to overpower that gray. Just wanted it to blend and just look like movement, and that was a little bit too dark. So bone seemed to me the best color to match, you know. And sometimes you got to play with different colors you never would have thought of, right? So. I'm just going to keep plugging away. That's what I'm going to do. Fill her in. Shouldn't take long, just a little bit. And then it'll be all done and I can give it away. Hopefully they're happy with it. And I just chose a nice little neutral backing. It's got some big, huge flowers on it. It's got dark grays and light grays and a little bit of like a whitey, creamy color. So I think that'll blend nicely with the front and the back. And I'll probably use it for binding too. That'll add a nice little movement for binding. So, all right, so that's what I'm working on. Have a great Wednesday, everybody. Take care. See you on the weekend project and the live stream Christmas stuff. So get in the Christmas spirit. Get your jingly bells on. Jingly bells on. Take care, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye.